Guys, good morning. I hope you guys are well. I'm on a very bumpy road, so I'm sorry. I just want to say a quick announcement before I get into this word. It's a very busy time right now. It's a very busy season right now for a lot of people, including myself. I literally just started feeling like myself again. I literally just recovered from all these wars that I've been fighting. And I'm still in the war, but I'm talking about like my energy and everything, and God strengthening me and everything like that. So I have a lot of people who are like emailing me, like asking me like, hey Steph, I need help. 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 A lot of people are emailing me this, and I want to just remind you that you may think that you're one person emailing me that I need help with this, I need help with that, I need help with this, I need help with that. But you have to understand that just like you had that same thought to email me to ask me for help, there's also 200, 300 other people who have that same thought you had who are emailing me as well. And I wanted to remind you that I'm one person. I am one person. And yes, I am prophetic. Yes, I can hear God. But at the same time, I also bleed like you. I bleed like you. I feel like you. I cry like you. And I get overwhelmed too. And it's around Christmas. I have children. I got to also tend to them as well. I have regular scheduled coaching sessions that I got to attend to. I have people who are not reading the policies, who are booking emergencies without contacting me and even asking me if I'm available. So that's piling up on me as well. Now I have to get back to like all those emails of people who did that. I have to get back to all of them, like email wise, and because I'm one person, right? So I am emailing people and I am talking to people. I don't know what God is doing, but God has really put in my heart and my spirit to be reaching out to people and to be emailing them back, talking to them back, encouraging them and helping them. And I am doing that. Usually I don't do that. I pull away from people because it's too much, but I've been doing this a lot lately. Okay. But I'm noticing that there's a lot of people. So it is overbearing on me, and I'm trying to get through everything. Okay. On top of that, I have literally like 6 or 7 more orders that need to be shipped, literally. And I have to get those shipped as well today, right? So I just want to remind you guys that I am human, and that there's a lot of people tugging on me and pulling on me right now, and it's I don't mind, because hey, I'm here to pour, right? But I'm also human. Okay, so I wanted to remind you guys about that. The amount of craziness that is happening, I posted a word on the community timeline, a scripture that God gave me. He gave me the scripture yesterday, and he gave me the scripture also a few days ago, and I talked to you guys about that scripture about blessed are you when you are persecuted for my name's sake, and blessed are those who stood the test. And I talked about this yesterday. The reason why I posted it again yesterday evening, because God was telling me that we are in a season right now, not just myself, but many of you guys, because like I said, those who have stood the test, there's a group of us who have stood the test that are walking into a season of breakthrough. And those who have stood the test, God is saying, be prepared for more arrows to be aimed at you. Okay, be prepared, but they will be formed, but they will not prosper. And the reason being is because when you are close to a breakthrough, even if you just received a breakthrough, even if you just received a blessing, even if you just received upgrades in your gifts, that's not it. There's a lot more that many of you guys didn't even know that God has for you. God will show us some things that he has planned for us, but he won't show us everything that he has planned for us, because some of the plans that he has for us are surprises. Some of the breakthroughs he has for us are surprises. You see what I'm saying? And some of it he has to keep hidden to himself because he doesn't even want your enemies to even know about it. Because once he tells you about it, you may talk about it. You may overly think about it, overly, obsess over it. You may even show excitement. God does not want the devil to even have a hint of the things that he has in store for you. He doesn't even want the enemy to have a hint of what he has in store for you. So there's a lot of things that God has planned for people that they have not even been expecting. Right? So you can receive a blessing, or you can receive an upgrade, or you can just be in a good mood. Like me, I got my energy back. I'm like, that alone is good enough for me, God. I'm blessed because you gave me my energy back. I'm blessed for that. But he will still have something else that is approaching that you won't even know about. And this is why the enemy will continue to form arrows, because the enemy to himself doesn't even know what it is. But he can sense it. He can sense it. Just like how we have discernment and we're like, man, I feel like something good's about to happen. I feel like something good's going to come around. I feel like there's a shift, because I feel the shift. I don't know about y'all, but I feel the shift. I felt the shift. Something definitely happened. I felt the shift. I'm like, God is up to something. If he's telling us to anoint our doors and all that, something is coming, because there's a shift. And whenever there's something coming, whenever arrows are being, or weapons are being formed, best believe it is because there is something that God is going to do in your life that is going to be major. And again, this is for a group of people. So don't be surprised if you get falsely accused from people you didn't even know existed. Don't be surprised if people are attacking you and you're like, who the heck are you? Don't be surprised if people are cursing you out of nowhere. Even strangers that's on the road or something. A car may be passing you by and a man may just look at you and start yelling at you and cursing at you, and you didn't even do anything wrong. Child, like, y'all think I'm playing? I was mind-boggled this morning. Because it's literally 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I just done finished brushing my teeth and getting my kids ready, and I'm like, man, I didn't even touch my computer yet. I didn't even step foot into the first assignment that God gave me, and I'm already receiving emails of accusations and assumptions based on dreams and bad thoughts. And let me tell you something. When people are so quick to accuse you, and this is to anybody going through this. This is why I say I want y'all to not crack. I want y'all to not even bend. When people are so quick to accuse you, to curse you, to attack you, and you've done nothing to them, and they do this based on he say, she say, or they do this based on a dream, or they do this based on their warfare that they don't even know that they're going through themselves, it means they've always had ill intentions towards you. It means they've always thought the worst about you. They always were looking for something to accuse you of. They were looking for a fault in you, and they couldn't find one. So when they hear something or see something or feel something, they jump on board. People will jump on board to attack you faster than they even confirm it with God. Do you see that? When I saw some things, I didn't even jump. I didn't even budge. To be honest, I felt bad for the person. I was like, this is not the time or season to be falsely accusing any of God's children, because let me tell you something. Falsely accusing a child of God is touching a child of God. Cursing a child of God who has done nothing to you is cursing yourself. Because a curse without cause is not void. But if you are causing a curse onto someone who has not caused anything to you, that curse is hitting you back. So rejoice. when people do this to you. Rejoice and be glad. You know why? Rejoice and be glad. You know why God says that? Because that just means that there's something ahead for you. When I came back in the country, I did not have it. When I wasn't posting as much, I'm going to give you guys an example. When I came back in the country and I was not posting as much because I was going through my own thing, I wasn't receiving these types of emails, these types of comments, these types of messages, nothing. It's when I started to become more consistent again with obeying God and doing what he's telling me to do and being on it, like being on it, like as in getting up and getting straight to what God tells me to do and not procrastinating, not doubting, just really just tunnel vision. That's when all the arrows started flying in. And that's what I mean when I tell you guys that when you are close to something, this is what they do. So anybody that's experiencing this right now, because a group of us are going through this, rejoice and be glad. Rejoice and be glad. Okay? I promise you. God showed me something last night, but I'm going to tell y'all later. I promise you. Rejoice and be glad. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.